Hey everybody, welcome back. Just got back from the PulseChain conference in Las Vegas. Almost didn't happen. Scraped it together at the last moment. And I just want to say, guys, if there's any doubt in anyone's mind from any of the haters or people that might be on the fence, going to this conference really crushed and obliterated all that doubt, because seeing people in real life is just so much different. For all these people getting together for a product that doesn't even exist yet. You know what I mean? So stick around to the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you my thoughts about what I think we really need to do going forward if we want to make sure that PulseChain is as successful as it already is, despite just being an idea in progress. Guys, it's really awesome to have met so many different people from all over, different walks of life, different ages, genders, cultures, races, ideologies, and people just, more importantly, with different mindsets that want to build real things, real people. And I think when you go to these kinds of conferences, it's really hard to ignore the hype and the energy. And I always leave these things feeling way more bullish than ever, way more inspired that this is unlike anything that's ever happened in cryptocurrency. This is truly unprecedented. And I don't know of any community that's as much of a powerhouse as the PulseChain community. And the HEX ecosystem, guys, is not going anywhere, but we need to carry that torch, and I'll get into that at the end of the video about what I think we need to do from here on out, where we need to go in terms of our mentality. But first of all, guys, I've been on the road. Clearly, I didn't just go home to Chicago, and normally I'm a bit of a city boy, but I just hiked about 5 miles in, where are we? Mammoth Lake. Just went over to, this is called Devil's Post Pile. And I figured what better natural monument than some natural rock formations that are all hexagon shaped. Check these things out, guys. This just kind of happened. And so I'm up here on a mountain that's hexagon shaped in this beautiful, you can see the waterfall behind me. Zoom in on that waterfall. Can't zoom? Cool. Well, you get the idea. This is really something else, guys. The sun is setting behind me. Mammoth Lake. Take a look around. And just got back from a waterfall called Rainbow Falls. It's a 5-mile hike, so a bit exhausted. I'm in the mountains, guys. I'm in the boonies. And before this, I spent a day in Lake Tahoe. Not as scenic as we thought, because there's a forest fire. So a lot of smoke everywhere, but still a great experience, guys. It's really good to get out in nature and refresh and reflect on these types of things. Got my light out here because the sun is setting. Damn, that's a powerful light. Try not to look directly in that thing. And it's pouring rain, and we've gotten downpoured on, but you know what, guys? We're not stopping. We're not stopping. We never stop shilling. So one thing I've learned is that the community is extremely resilient. You know, I know you guys might have heard the drama, or maybe not. If you're new here, if you're just on the fence about PulseChain, this conference almost didn't even happen. This conference almost didn't even happen, and it came together last minute because the community willed it to be so. And so that's just one of the most inspiring things of all time. Not to mention, it was just loads of fun. You know, we really trimmed down the conference. It was about to be a 4-day extravaganza, and I think it all worked out for the better. You know, I was pleasantly surprised. I was blown out of the water, honestly. Super impressed with everything everybody was able to put together. You know, it was just only 2 days of conference rather than 4, and I think that is a great idea, because why blow money on all this conference type stuff when really it's just about getting together and having fun, making connections in the real world, and spreading the word via the fun that we're having as a community. So, you know, there was a pool party back-to-back with a golf tournament. I don't know if you guys know this, but the winners of the golf tournament were actually a couple of no-coiners. So by the end of the golf tournament, they became Hexicans. They became PulseChain enthusiasts, if you will. So pretty impressive. You know, we're always onboarding new people, and we're always taking in new people. So it's never too late, guys. If you think you're too late for PulseChain, literally, how can you be too late for a product that doesn't even exist yet? You know, I've seen some of the brightest minds in the space building some pretty cool smart contracts. Obviously, not everything is going to work out, but the more the merrier on PulseChain, right? Obviously we want quality, and I think really that's what we've had. We ended up with a lot of the cream rising to the top. That's what I saw at this PulseChain conference. Nothing but a good time, no drama in real life. You know, surprisingly, it's a lot easier to be an asshole on Twitter than in real life, right? So, I mean, it was just nothing but fun. I mean, there was a back-to-back. After the pool party, there was a party where DJ Lethal played and Crystal Method. And I guess DJ Lethal, you know, he was part of, what was that band? Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. He's a Hexican. Small world. And there was a fashion show going on at the same time. There was literally a rap show with all Hexican rappers, 4 of them. Guys, we're full of artists, creatives. And there's this rap show going on as there's just beautiful ladies of Hexico and men. Obviously, don't want to discount. There was a fashion show where people were walking down the runway, flaunting their extravagant outfits, you know, PulseChain themed, Hex themed, all that stuff. Meanwhile, some really creative rappers just rapping right behind them. And that was an epic party. It was one of the most fun parties I've seen. It puts the... And I used to go to a lot of conferences, guys. I used to go to a lot of Bitcoin conferences. And quite honestly, these Hex ecosystem conferences and get-togethers, they put all that stuff to shame. I've never seen anything like this. And I've been in crypto since 2015. I've gone to the corporate kind of sellout type conferences where everybody thinks they have to act all official. I've gone to the Bitcoin conferences where people literally take pride in talking down to other people, and they gleefully just talk shit about other people, and it's kind of disgusting. So there was none of that here in PulseChain. It was just hope and optimism for the future, guys. But I want to just say, basically my closing thoughts are that we need to do more of this, number one, but number two, let's not waste our money, right? I met some guys from a company called Hexotic Rentals. Shout out Hexotic Rentals. They're located in Orange County, California. I walked up to them, they're like, hey man, we love your videos, and they just tossed me a key to their Lambo. So you might have seen pictures of me cruising around from party to party in a Lamborghini, Huracan, black. It was epic. It was the most fun thing that I've ever driven in my life, hands down. So I drove that to the, you know, DJ Lethal Power City party, you know, fashion show, all that. Took it back, cruised on over to Nagabo's mansion party. That was lit, that was epic. And I think some people were even still going. I mean, the night after that, there were still some stragglers. We went and partied at Omnia nightclub. I couldn't even tell you who we saw, but you know, tables, bottle service, all that stuff. And it's a great time, but what I want to really drive home is that we need to be doing more of this. This is the stuff that matters. And it doesn't have to be official. You don't need to break the bank, and we don't need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on such extravagant conferences and advertising that, quite frankly, just doesn't work. You know, we need to be doing these intimate meetups across cities nationwide. And the best advertising is just doing epic shit and filming it and having fun while doing it. You know, there were a couple of guys that went over to the Strat. If you guys don't know, the Strat in Vegas is that long spire type thing. And they went ahead and bungee jumped off of that like a couple of maniacs. You know, I think I would shit myself if I had to do that, but I haven't seen the videos yet, but I'm hoping that they brought Hex flag or something, you know, some kind of Hex flag to wave off their backs as they're jumping off this, you know, 50-story spire. And that's the kind of stuff that makes an impact, guys. That's the kind of stuff that not only we're going to remember as a community, but other people are going to see, and they're going to realize this is where the energy's at. It's not all about parties, obviously, right? It's about having fun, making connections, but when you talk to these brains and these minds that are behind the scenes that are building, you really get a sense of how revolutionary this product is going to be. So I'm more confident than ever. Let's not waste money, right? Let's rent the Lambo. Don't buy it. It's a bear market anyway, right? But let's keep doing this nationwide, worldwide, city to city, because this is what really matters, guys. Community matters. And community was what was behind Hex's 10,000X. And it's going to be the same driving force behind the 10,000X that PulseChain is going to do. So what other coins are out here doing this, guys? In the middle of the bear market, when your coin is down 90%, everyone's coins are down 90%. As far as I can see, the Hex community, the PulseChain community, we're the only people out here shilling harder than ever, having more fun than ever in real life with 90% down. If that doesn't give you and prove to you that we've got confidence and conviction in what we're doing and we're not going anywhere, I don't know what will. You know, the haters hate to see it. They want it to stop so bad. They don't realize that it's not too late to join the winning team. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. And a lot of times the haters are just jealous and projecting their own insecurities when we know, you know, the HEX community, the PulseChain community, after going to something like this, you can't walk away from this feeling less confident. I know I can't. So I'm happy to be here with you guys for the next 5, 10, 15 years, 5,555 days. Let's do this, guys. Let's change the world. Let's bring financial freedom to everyone in the world. I'll be back with some more outrageous alpha content regarding Maxi and Hedron, but for now, just like and subscribe and enjoy nature's hexagons right here. Enjoy that stuff, guys. Even nature is advertising for us. All right, peace out.